Hi, I'm Marcia St. John from St. John Creamery, and we are here at my farm in Monroe. It's our temporary farm. We've been a traveling dairy for about a year and a couple months now, looking for our permanent home. So I'm surrounded by my Oberhasli dairy goats. They're a rare breed from Switzerland, and they are very affectionate and quiet and easy to work with, and they have fantastic tasting milk. I had a brother who was in mainframe computers back in '99, and he had convinced me that Y2K was going to be the end of the world. Actually, it was probably '98. And so I started preparing for the end of the world, and I learned all about self-sufficiency. I was in Ballard in north of the city, and I learned about herbal medicine. I ripped out my lawn. I put in everything I could grow for food. And the last piece was I got 4 goats and hid them in my backyard in Ballard, and decided that I was going to save my family with having goats so that we could have milk and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize that would take me down a totally different path. By the time Y2K hit, nothing happened, but I always laughed that my world ended because I decided I wanted to be a farmer. So I got into farming at 40, and midlife change. Started my dairy at 47, so
Wow.
I've been doing that for 10 years. A lot of work. I had no idea how much work it would be. You know, I had a high-end cleaning service in the city, and so I'd been doing business since I was 23, and this is totally different.
Yeah.
Everything's a learning curve. There's so many things to learn about, you know, veterinary, and you have to put on so many hats when you're a farmer. The goat milk, we sell fluid milk, and so we sell from Bellingham down to Tacoma and over to North Bend, and we have a bunch of pet shops. We also bottle for pet milk in pet stores, so we have frozen pet milk. And then we make cheese seasonally. Raw goat milk is actually the closest to mother's milk of any of the milks. So infants can go from mom to goat milk, and they're getting all the micronutrients and all the things that infants need. And so I have a lot of infants on it. I have a lot of people. We are grass-fed, and people with celiac disease and all kinds of problems, they find that they can actually drink the raw grass-fed goat milk, where they can't touch cow or grass or grain-fed anything. What keeps me going is just hearing from my customers. I mean, I find the goat milk energizes me, gives me tons of energy. We have positions open all the time for volunteers. If you want to be around some wonderful goats, we can always use help mucking or milking or doing a lot of the animal husbandry type of things. And we do hire interns year-round. I've had people come and stay as many as 4 years because they just love the life. It's a good life. There's something good for your soul, working with the animals and rising with the sun, and just the rhythm of a farm is just good for you. You feel like you're actually doing something real, as opposed to in the city, sometimes you just feel like you're not really sure why you're doing what you're doing. Farmers don't make a lot of money, but we have a good life. So everyone who comes and stays to work and live here actually gets their own little cabin. We feed them, we house them. So it's a live-in position.
And how should they contact you?
They can just get on my website, stjohncreamery.com, and contact me through the website.